If you are waiting to speak perfect English, this episode is for you. If you think, first I will improve my grammar. First I will learn more words. First I will sound confident. And then I will speak. Please listen carefully, because that first never comes. You are not silent because your English is bad. You're silent because you're afraid. Afraid of mistakes. Afraid of judgment. Afraid of sounding foolish. Afraid of being laughed at. And let me tell you something important. You are not weak for feeling this way. Millions of English learners feel the same fear. They understand English. They read English. They think in English. But when it's time to speak, their voice disappears. Heart beats fast. Mind goes blank. Words hide. And slowly, they start believing a lie. English is not for me. But today, I want to gently stop that lie. You don't need perfect English to speak confidently. You don't need a foreign accent. You don't need advanced vocabulary. You need permission. Permission to speak before you're ready. Permission to be imperfect. In this episode, we will remove fear. Not forced confidence. Not fake confidence. Real confidence. Quiet confidence. Human confidence. So take a deep breath. You are safe here. And let's begin. So why fear stops English learners? Fear is not your enemy. Fear is your protector. Your brain is trying to protect you from pain. Pain of embarrassment. Pain of rejection. Pain of feeling less. When you speak English, your brain asks, what if I make a mistake? What if they judge me? What if I look stupid? So your brain chooses silence. Because silence feels safe. This is why confident people are not fearless. They simply act despite fear. Most English learners believe a dangerous idea. Good English speakers don't make mistakes. That idea is wrong. Native speakers make mistakes every day. They forget words. They use wrong grammar. They change sentences in the middle. But they keep speaking. You, on the other hand, stop yourself before speaking. Another reason fear grows is comparison. You hear fluent speakers. You watch confident YouTubers. You listen to perfect accents. And you think, I will never speak like them. But you are comparing your beginning to someone else's middle or end. Fear also comes from childhood experiences. Maybe someone laughed at you. Maybe a teacher corrected you harshly. Maybe friends mocked your pronunciation. Your brain remembers that pain. So now it says, don't speak. But here is the truth. That fear is old. You are not that person anymore. You are learning. You are growing. And fear does not mean stop. Fear means this matters to you. And that is a good thing. Let me say this slowly and clearly. Mistakes are not failure. Mistakes are proof of progress. If you make no mistakes, you are not practicing. You are hiding. Every mistake means you tried. You spoke. You moved forward. Think about a baby learning to walk. The baby falls. Again and again. Do we say, this baby is bad at walking? No. We clap. We smile. We encourage. But when you make mistakes in English, you punish yourself. You say, I am bad at English. I will never improve. I should stop speaking. Why are you kind to others, but cruel to yourself? English is a skill, not a talent, not intelligence, not luck. A skill grows through usage, not silence. Fluent speakers didn't wake up fluent. They spoke badly for years. Broken sentences. Wrong tenses. Strange pronunciation. but they kept going. Here is a powerful reframe. Every mistake is feedback. Feedback tells you what to improve. Silence teaches you nothing. When you speak and make mistakes, your brain learns faster. Your confidence grows slowly. Your fear shrinks quietly. Confidence is not loud. It is familiar. The more you speak, the more normal it feels. And one day, you realize you are speaking without thinking too much. That is confidence. Now, I want you to practice easy, yet effective mindset shifts that actually works well in your learning journey. Number 1, always remember. When you speak English, you feel like you are performing, like people are watching, judging, waiting for you to make a mistake. That pressure makes your mind freeze. But English speaking is not a performance. It is not an exam. It is not a competition. It is communication. Your only goal is this. Can the other person understand you? That's it. If they understand you even with mistakes, you succeeded. Perfect grammar is not communication. Clear meaning is. 1. You shift your focus from, am I speaking correctly, to, am I being understood? Your fear immediately reduces. Communication is human. Performance is pressure. Choose communication. Mindset shift 2. Stop waiting to feel ready. Many learners say, I am not ready yet. I need more practice. I will speak when I feel confident. But confidence does not come before action. Confidence comes after repeated action. You don't feel confident, then speak. You speak, then feel confident. Waiting to feel ready is like waiting to feel fit before going to the gym. It never happens. Readiness is created by doing, not thinking. So instead of asking, am I ready to speak English? Ask this. Can I speak one simple sentence? That's enough. Confidence grows in small steps, not big jumps. 3. Slow speech is strong speech. Many learners try to speak fast because they think speed equals confidence. But it doesn't. Speed often comes from nervousness. Real confidence is slow, calm, clear. When you speak slowly, you give your brain time to think. You give your listener time to understand. You give yourself control. Pausing is not weakness. Pausing is power. Take a breath. Finish your sentence. Then continue. Slow speech sounds thoughtful, not weak. 4. Mistakes are not interruptions, they are teachers. When you make a mistake, you often stop speaking. Your mind says, I messed up. Stop. But what if mistakes were not interruptions? What if they were teachers? Every mistake shows you something. A word you need to practice. A sentence structure to improve. A sound to repeat. Mistakes are information. Silence gives you nothing. The fastest learners are not perfect speakers. They are brave speakers. They speak. They notice mistakes. They adjust. That's learning. 5. Your accent is not a problem. Let's be very clear. Your accent is not a problem. It is evidence. Evidence that you learned another language. Evidence that you are intelligent enough to think in more than one language. The goal of English is not to erase your accent. The goal is to be understood. Many confident speakers have accents, and they speak proudly. Clarity matters more than accent. Confidence matters more than pronunciation. Your voice does not need to sound foreign. It needs to sound honest. 6. You are not behind. You are practicing. You may feel late. You may feel slow. You may feel like others are ahead. But language learning is not a race. There is no finish line. Every time you speak, you're exactly where you need to be. Progress is not loud. It is quiet and consistent. Stop measuring yourself against others. Measure yourself against yesterday. Did you speak one sentence today? If your answer is yes, that is progress. 7. Talk to yourself without judgment. One of the most powerful habits is speaking English alone. Talk to yourself. Describe your actions. Share your thoughts out loud. And most importantly, do not judge yourself. No correcting every word. No negative comments. Just speak. Your brain learns best in a relaxed environment. Fear blocks learning. Calm opens it. 8. Confidence is familiarity, not boldness. Confidence is not loud speaking. Confidence is not fancy words. Confidence is familiarity. The more you do something, the less scary it becomes. At first, speaking English feels heavy. Then it feels normal. Then it feels natural. That is confidence. Not magic. Not talent. Just repetition with kindness. 9. One sentence is enough. You don't need long conversations. You don't need speeches. One sentence is powerful. Today, one sentence. Tomorrow, one more. Small wins create belief. Belief creates confidence. Before we finish, I want you to pause for a moment. Not to think. Not to judge. Just to breathe. If you are still listening, it means something inside you wants to speak, even if fear is still there. So here is my gentle invitation to you. Today, don't try to be confident. Just try to be present. Speak one small sentence in English today. That's it. You can speak to yourself. You can speak in your room. You can speak while walking or cooking. No audience. No pressure. One sentence is not too small. One sentence is a beginning. When fear appears, don't fight it. Just notice it. Say to yourself, I am allowed to feel scared and still speak. Confidence is not the absence of fear. Confidence is moving gently with fear. If your voice shakes, let it shake. If your words are slow, let them be slow. You don't need to sound fluent. You need to sound honest. Every time you speak, your brain learns that speaking is safe. And slowly, without you noticing, fear starts losing its power. Tomorrow, speak one sentence again. The same sentence is okay. A new one is okay. Consistency is more important than courage. Please remember this. You are not practicing to impress anyone. You are practicing to free yourself. Free yourself from silence. Free yourself from overthinking. Free yourself from the belief that you are not good enough. You are already enough to speak. Confidence will not arrive suddenly. It grows quietly, in moments like this. And today, by listening and staying till the end, you already took a step forward. If you want more episodes like this, slow, safe, and supportive, don't forget to subscribe to this podcast. New episodes will guide you step by step toward confident English speaking. Until then, keep speaking, even softly, even imperfectly. You are doing better than you think.